every second of my new diet, feeling more alive than ever. Hashtag addicted to healthy living.
Oh, hi there, Dr. Richards. How are you? Please come in. And you must be Lauren Franklin, Chief Compliance Officer. I got a text an hour ago about an emergency meeting. What's this all about? Whose office is this anyway? Do you know how long it takes me to get into the city?
Come on, Lauren. You're such a whinger. It's not every day you get a call to a schmancy private city office. Why don't you enjoy the change before you have to slink on back to a cubicle of the department?
It's a long way from Casuarina Prison, Dr. Richards. And from Peppermint Grove, for that matter. How many tennis courts was it, Josh?
Lauren, tennis is good for you. You should try it sometime.
Some of us live life on a budget, Doc. And in the real world. Oh, can we get on with this, please? I'm so sorry. Chairman Clark is just in the Paul Greylands at the moment, but he will be here shortly. Can I get you a coffee while you wait? Long lap.
Sure. Skinny latte with soy milk, quarter of a teaspoon of honey, cinnamon on top, and warm.
No, sorry, Josh. No time for coffee tonight, my friend. Hey, team, thanks for coming in at late notice. It's unusual, but this meeting needed to be on the record, but under the radar, if you catch my drift. Look, what's your name? Hannah here is the personal private secretary for this office, and she'll be taking the minutes for the meeting. Hannah, when you're ready, please.
Sure, yes, sir. Alright, so the Board of Directors, State Department of Corrections, please acknowledge attendance for the minutes. Chairman-person Dr. Matthew Clark.
Present.
Resource Director Ms. Emily Glendenning. Present. Chief Compliance Officer Deputy Commissioner Lauren Franklin. Here under sufferance, Behavioural Specialist Dr. Joshua Richards.
Yup, and off the record, Lauren is not the only one suffering.
Oh, Josh, life's just been a big party, hey? Look, thanks, Hannah. Emily, I believe the agenda is entirely yours.
Thank you. I asked Matt to call this meeting.
Can we make it a quick meeting?
As you know, I am a firm believer in the foundational premise of the goodness of man.
Emily, if you like, I can take you for a quick drive around and show you at least 4,605 reasons to believe otherwise.
Josh, you know for sure that our prisons hold only 4,600. Please, Josh, not tonight. Please. Emily,
I am committed to the rehabilitation of our inmates through the proper use of medicinal restorative treatments.
Emily, with all due respect, I run a prison, not an animal shelter.
Emily.
And what does medicinal restorative treatment have to do with the Chief Financial Officer?
Emily, we all want people to change. But I'm not totally convinced with your premise, the goodness of man. It's why we have our jobs. We are a correctional institution, because basically man is bad.
As CFO of this department, I have invited internationally recognised psychologist Dr. Henry Jennings to speak to us today. This is Dr. Jennings' office. He is a specialist in this area.
And he's late.
His research, if put into practice by this board, it could save us significant resources.
Money.
It's what I do. Dr. Jennings.
Sorry I'm late. I was caught on a call. Good evening. Good evening.
did you say something?
No.
He has to say thank you in advance.
Good evening, welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's presentation. I'm first obliged to thank you all in advance.
Dr. Jennings, dispense with the niceties and get on with it.
Certainly, Miss Franklin. Certainly, Miss Franklin. Please forgive my good manners. In late 1885, there came what is now called the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The good doctor's thesis and mine at times coincide and at other times collide. Allow me to explain. Dr. Jekyll believed that within each of us reside two separate natures, two distinct personalities, one light, one dark, one good, one evil. Dr. Jekyll believed that it was the curse of mankind that these two extremes be constantly at war with one another. In this, we coincide. He is quoted, in short, "It is clear to me now that we have the power to divide this primitive duality of man into its separate components, to isolate what is functional from what is dysfunctional. You see, Dr. Jekyll explained that his treatment took the form of rare drugs, precisely combined and administered through hypodermic needle, a magic potion of sorts. In this, however, we collide."
Dr. Jennings, get to the point!
Yes, of course. Dr. Jekyll, although on the right track, was somewhat limited in his studies. What we have discovered in the 21st century is nature and nurture, or the power of the environment. I believe that with the proper environmental conditions, modern medicines, we can quite literally change a life forever.
So your proposal, Doctor, is to give our inmates more drugs?
Look, I'm sure you're all aware there are many drugs that curb behaviour. ADHD children are prescribed one, are they not? The clinically depressed are given something completely different.
Doctor, as the longest serving member of this board, I've seen the consistent outcomes of these drug strategies. At best, they're overestimated. Doctor, drugs are not the solution.
I agree with Matt. Pharmacotherapy does little to curb and corrupt nature. Often it leads to new addictions. And what's this environment nonsense?
Don't you see? Man is a product of his environment. If you raise a child around poverty, substance abuse, they're likely to become a thief and a drug addict. However, if you raise them around affluence, opportunity, education,
You raise an embezzler and a prescription drug addict.
Josh, what is your request, Doctor?
that I would be allowed to experiment on an inmate. One from your prisons.
What? Experiment on a human being? Like a lab rat and keep him confined to controlled scenarios? Are you out of your mind?
No! Train him. Change him. Release him back into society.
We would be on difficult legal ground.
I believe minefield is the word you're looking for. He wants to play God. Ever heard of ethics? You're a doctor, not a savior.
Give me a man, and I will show him.
Are your methods proven, Doctor?
Look, I've been listening with great restraint and...
Doctor, are they proven?
Yes.
Tremendous.
Yes, they are. I will admit the study is somewhat inconclusive. However, I don't see any other way to change an individual.
I do. It's called the correctional system.
Colleagues, Dr. Jennings' request is simple. And if successful, it could provide us with international recognition. Look, a murderer was caught 2 weeks ago. Total lowlife. Let us release him to Dr. Jennings to try his methods on.
Board of Governors, State Department of Corrections, we need to vote on this proposal. I say yes. Lauren?
He's out of his mind. No way.
Josh?
Sure. I'd like to see what you can do. Count me in.
Emily, I believe the call is yours. Bring it down.
Dr. Jennings' office. Oh, hi. I'm so sorry. He's not available at the moment. He's actually with a patient. Can I take a message? Sure. Well, I'll let him know. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Same time tomorrow, Edward. I do believe you can change.
Do you believe that you can change, Dr. Jennings?
Why do I feel like I know you?
You don't recognize me, do you?
No.
You will.
You can sign that if you like it.
It's great.
That is one creepy guy.
Yes. Do you have the progress reports?
Yes. There you go, Doctor. Thank you, those ones.
Thank you. No change. It's not working. There has to be a way.
Oh, by the way, Dr. Richards just called and he wanted to congratulate you. He called it a remarkable step forward in scientific experimentation.
Hannah, this is not just experimenting. I'm trying to find a way to fundamentally change damaged people. Haven't you ever wanted to change, Hannah?
Yes, I would love to change.
Good afternoon, Dr. Jennings. I'm sorry I haven't stopped by sooner. I've been flat out with institutional issues. So, how are we going?
Not good, Miss Glendon. I'm afraid something's been bothering me. 2 weeks ago, I lied to the board. I lied to you. My methods are not proven. In fact, I disproved my own theories by lying to the board, lying to you.
Doctor, at the beginning of an action, I may not be able to determine whether that action is right or wrong. But if the right outcome is achieved, then the steps which led to it must be right too. So,
Are you saying the ends justifies the means?
exactly. So, how is your patient?
Not good.
Uncooperative?
No, it's not that. He just won't be honest. I just can't get truth from him. It's as if he's unwilling to change. As though he's...
Unable to change?
Yes, precisely.
That's because he can't, Doctor, and he won't.
What?
Doctor, there is a segment of society that is, his type is worthless.
But you said you believe in change.
Yes, but there is a segment of society that is corrupt. That is why correctional institutions are created to protect normal people from these derelicts. We apprehend, incarcerate, and remove them from the community for the benefit of the community. A faraway deserted island would be ideal. Perhaps they would eliminate each other. But for now, we must be content with marginal progress for sustained compensations.
Money. Is that all this is to you? Money?
And prestige. Doctor, we do appreciate your endeavours, but your heartfelt endeavours. Deep down inside, you must realise, as do we, they cannot change. They do not have the power to change. And neither do you by some silly theory of nature-nurturing pills.
So it's all just an act. You were pretending before the board.
Not pretending, posturing.
You, Miss Glendinning, are the very reason for my research. To find the answer to the depravity of the human heart.
Excuse me? I like the way I am just fine. I don't need to change, Doctor.
I believe you are alone in that camp, Miss Glendinning.
aid you in obtaining truth from your patient. A psychoactive medication, amyloid.
Truth serum.
A medication, doctor. Diagnostic, therapeutic, whatever. It will help your patient be honest. Well, doctor, on behalf of the Department of Corrections, we do appreciate your heartfelt endeavours to cure the depravity of the human heart. And when you do, be sure to let us know. Goodbye.
I don't like her. Shouldn't be this hard. I'm just trying to
I'm just trying to help people out. Shouldn't be this hard. Please, put this away from me. I may need it someday.
Uncle Henry, great to see you.
Ben, you are the first sane person to walk through those doors today.
One of those days, huh? Hey, I heard your work got picked up by the Department of Corrections. Way to go. You're going to change some lives.
Oh, I wish I was excited about it as you are, Ben.
Not going so well.
Oh, not as I'd hoped. I feel like I'm wasting my time, Ben.
Look, if you can help those inmates change even just a small amount, they'll be better off.
Oh, Ben, I don't want to help them just change a small amount. I want to help them change completely. A new chance, a new start, a fresh beginning. These people need to be
Born again?
yes. What a great thought. A brand new beginning. But I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to do it. This new patient I have, he is different. It's as if though he is the darker side of the human personality at times. He makes me keenly aware of my own.
I think the word you're looking for is sin.
Look, Ben. I should have known that. Look, Ben, I understand we're all sinners. It's just that some are more subject to their darker side than others, don't you think? And something is in control of them, something far greater. And they can't stop. Thieves can't stop stealing. Liars can't stop lying. Drug addicts can't stop using. Alcoholics can't stop drinking. Why is that?
Because he that commits sin becomes a slave of sin.
That's an interesting concept.
No, it's an incredible truth.
Remarkable. Who said that?
The same one that has the power to set the sinner free. Jesus. Uncle Henry, think about where I've been for the last 3 years.
Oh, Ben, I know where you've been for the last 3 years.
And do you remember who sent me there?
Ben, prison was the only option. I had no other choice. I thought you were a threat.
I was.
But you've changed. You're different. It's what they all need. It's what every person fundamentally needs.
But prison didn't change me.
There must be other ways.
Has your research found any?
Well, no.
There is only one path to lasting change. The evil that lives inside of us is our fallen nature, our sin nature,
The duality of man.
the Jekyll and the Hyde. He that commits sin becomes a slave of sin. You can't stop sinning because it owns you. It lives inside of you. But Jesus has the power to break it. Jesus can break the power of sin, clean your conscience, set you free, and make you
Born again.
exactly. The beginning of change is forgiveness. Uncle Henry, I know you read it. I want to give this to you.
The Bible.
Read it. In there you'll find the answers that you're looking for, how people can change, how you can change. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got a special lunch day.
Thank you. Your parole officer.
No, my wife. See ya, Uncle Henry.
See you.
I like him.
Yes.
Do you think there's a way for us to change?
Yes, sir. Yes. I believe there is. And I'm going to find it.
Honestly, you shouldn't be out alone. If there was diamonds, someone might want them more than you.
And who the heck are you?
Filth. Just a derelict. Just living up to your expectations, Emily! Oh, please. That's a hard word for you to pronounce, isn't it? It's probably the first time you've ever used it. Tell me, again, Denny, how does it feel to have your life slowly sucked out of your body? I was merely admiring her diamonds. She wears them so well, don't you think, Doctor? Too bad they're imitations, like she is.
Safe to bring back the death penalty just for you dog!
You don't recognize me, do you? I am what lives in you.
No!
Yes, take a good long look at what lives inside of you.
I am nothing like you!
Oh, Emily, you poor deluded fool. For the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
No! You are evil! I am good! You are worthless! I have value!
Value, Emily? And whosoever's name was not found written within the Lamb's Book of Life was cast into the lake of fire, which burns forever and ever and ever. You and I are going to burn in hell together.
No! Your therapy isn't working, Doctor! Good luck! You're going to need it!
Oh, she hides it well, as do you, Jekyll. Oh, you play the game well, but you're hypocrites. Hypocrites! You carry a nice facade, but on the inside, evil lurks. Different packages, Doctor, but on the inside, you're all the same. Face it, Doctor. Your work is futile, useless, a complete failure. You can't change them. You can't even change yourself. You need change just as much as they do. Face it, Doctor. There's no hope for change. The evil within is too strong, and it's killing you, little by little. You still don't recognize me, do you? You will. Admit it, Doctor. You must live the facade.
morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Anna. Good morning.
You look tired.
I have been sleeping well, Anna. I've been reading this book.
Ah, the Bible.
Yeah. Lots of questions, Anna.
Any answers?
Yes. Yes, answers too. Listen. Can an Ethiopian change the colour of his skin? Can a leopard take away its spots?
No.
And how can you start doing good when you've always done evil? The heart is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. Who could know it?
Gosh, that doesn't sound like much hope to me.
Yeah. Hannah, I think it's more that God just wants us to be honest. Honest with ourselves before we can change.
But does it tell you how a person can change?
Yes, I think it does. Excuse me.
Okay, cut the sound.
Yes. Right away. Hannah, I'm sorry, I have to go.
Is something wrong?
I hope not.
Oh, Doctor, you forgot your Bible. Oh, he's got a lot of things marked in here.
The heart is deceitful above all things. If any person be in Christ, they are a new person. All things pass away, and behold, all things become new.
A new life. This is Rusty, guys. A new life, what I wouldn't give to have
There is none righteous, not one.
But I'm not bad. I know people.
All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.
But I'm good. I do my best to try and do right. Oh, it's no use. It's no use. I must be honest. If I want God to help me, I have to be honest. I must speak the truth. Silence surrounds me. Once there was more. Now, endless night. I will find the answer. I'll never quit searching. Promise this till the day that I. Do you really think that you'll ever let me go? Do you think I'd ever set you free? If you do, I'm sad to say it simply isn't so. You will never get away from me. All that you are is a face in the mirror. Close my eyes and you disappear. If I'm what you face in the mirror, long as you live, I will still be here. All that you are is the end of a nightmare. All that you are is a dying scream. After tonight, so let me silence will hide you. You lose control. You can't control me. I live deep inside you. Each day you feel me devour your soul. I don't need you to survive. You need me. I will put it in. And I will rejoice to breathe your final breath. I'll live inside you forever. No! But Satan himself on my side. And you know that I'll get this right.
unrighteous. No, not one.
Yes, yes. I understand. I see. For the first time in my life, I see the answer. This book is a living, breathing book. From God to fallen man. Jesus. Jesus. It's all in Him. So the trouble is not with the law, for it is spiritual and good. Trouble is with me, for I'm a human, a slave to sin. I've discovered this principle of life, that when I want to do what is right, I inevitably do what is wrong. But there is another power within me that is at war with my mind, the power that makes me a slave to the sin that is still within me. Oh, what a miserable person I am. Who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? Thank God, the answer is in Jesus Christ, our Lord. Yes. Yes.